Be an athlete. Oh, yeah. Athletic Dads, YouTube, what's going on? Back at the Mecca today, out here in Beechwood, Ohio. We've got some cleans from the super high block, and then I'm kind of pairing some deep tier jumps with these because I'm not getting down in the squat position. That's what I'm the worst at when it comes to the cleans. Feel great doing powers. Anytime I drop below, I struggle a bit. So when I do a variation like this, I try to do something where I get real down deep into that catch position. Here I'm going off a box, basically a depth drop. And then I'm trying to catch myself at the very bottom of that squat, just like I would if I had the, a heavy clean that I was going down under. And then I'm gonna jump up onto a box, do some depth drops to some box jumps there from that position. Then we got some front squats and some accessories, and we'll get out of here. We got about 40 minutes of work before we get busy today. So let's get into it. These jumps feel horrible, but of course that was the idea when setting it up. So trying to drop down into a deep squat. The focus is gonna be full foot when I drop down, just like I would if I was catching a clean. So getting down into that deep landing position, then we'll do a box jump, then we'll come off the jump, so it'll be off the box. So it'll be like a depth drop to a squat. And then I'm gonna do that a couple times down and back here. Again, don't feel athletic at all, and that's the point. As we go through a couple sets here, I'm gonna try to speed up the amount of time that I spend on the ground. So right now I'm taking a little bit longer, just trying to feel that squatted position. And then I'm gonna speed it up after a couple sets. That forward counterbalance weight will be helpful when catching a clean to keep me back kind of through my midfoot and through my heels. I feel when I'm going up to jump on this that I'm rolling to my toes. That's why I'm kind of taking some time there in the middle, trying to feel that out a bit. There we go. I have absolutely no idea what a good number for me would be on a variation like this, but like I talked about, I think last video, that's a part of it. Like that's a part of including Olympic weightlifting into your training, because let's say you don't feel like hitting a full movement that day, the full snatch or the full clean. Again, there's 1,000 different variations you can do, and you can always win one of those variations, right? Even if the idea is to go in and hit a heavy power and you ultimately end up hitting a heavy full clean, that's still cool, right? If the idea is to hit a hang in a situation like this, right? Something similar to this, but let's say my hands aren't feeling it, I don't feel great through the position, I can just go high block, still get a win. So build some confidence in the movement pattern, lift something heavy, feel athletic, feel good with the exercise. Again, get a win and just move on while still getting that Olympic lift variation of the day, man. That's like one of the best things about this is just the variability and how many technical skills there are to work on to make two specific moves really crisp and really clean. Nice, one more set of these kind of like prep jumps. Then we'll start making some jumps in the clean, and then we're gonna do a different vertical jump variation. Keeping with the theme of super specific outcome-based vertical jump variations, we're going kneeling, so pop up, getting our feet under us, again, as quick as we can, staying in that deep position, and then jumping up onto the box. So again, the thought process, staying pretty high here, trying to get pretty low on the jump. But again, just want to find a jump that's fun, that's challenging, that can keep me engaged, and is different than variations of things I've done before. Naturally, I want to like jump up forward onto my toes. Feels like an easier position to jump from. So I'm trying to sink back, be in the full foot before I take off. All right, 3 feet here. Again, try to get my feet under as quick as I can, stay in that deep position, jump out of it. Here we go. And I'm kind of getting these done, these 4 sets done, as I'm loading up to a heavier power clean so I don't have to worry about getting the jumps in, wasting some energy when I'm at those top sets. Got Coach Spence back, doing some spotting on the box, super sketchy. Stacking 6s on top of each other. All right, be an athlete. Oh, yeah.
Let's go on the ground, scorpion.
One more.
Let's go 10 each side, and we'll go Superman for 10.
Yeah. All right. Last time we did a heavy block clean like this, block was a little lower, but it was backing up with an interview that we had to bring in a new coach here. And he walked in 5 minutes, 8 minutes early, something like that, as I was hitting my last set. So he walks in, our facility manager, Preston, says, hold on a second. This is our training director, CT. Right as I'm about to, swing for this lifetime PR, I smoke it. And then obviously there's a lot of pressure, so I had to hit it. Smoked it, went over, shook his hand. And I thought, I need to be able to make every possible employee introduction that way, right? Like immediate buy-in. Oh, this is the guy who's in charge. This is the guy who's teaching us our stuff. Hit some type of lifetime PR, some crazy lifetime PR in a clean or a snatch or a squat variation. Shake their hand covered in chalk, and just set the tone. Yeah, that's what I'm about to do. Every interview from here on out is gonna be done that way. Let's see if we can hit 275, no idea. Gross, but we got it done. Let's move on to front squats. Now we are in the influencer squat setup here, where you have the bar and you pick it up and walk out of the rack facing forward, but then I'm gonna jump over onto the heel wedge. So we're gonna see how this goes. We have triples. So we're working up to a heavy 3. So I had a video from the garage gym that came out yesterday, which is probably, a couple days from now by the time people are seeing this, but it was just like a pretty easy 6:30, 7 a.m. session. Did a snatch variation, did some behind the neck presses, did some core. Just got in, got out, like didn't really stress anything too crazy. Hit an AMRAP overhead press, but like wasn't heavy. I like having those days because then I get more excited to come back into the gym and actually like get after it. With people's specific schedules, you're not gonna be able to hit it hard every single day, but it's all about creating a habit and keeping the habit and keeping the routine. So if I go, let's say 2 days and I haven't done anything, I have no problem jumping back there into the garage gym and just hitting something that either makes me feel good when I'm doing it, or I just know it makes me feel good when I'm done. So it's all about creating a habit, sticking to the habit. And then that'll give you the juice to be able to come in on certain days like today when you know you can really push it and like have the energy to get after it, and then not feel as slow as you would if, let's say, you took 2 or 3 days off without including that one day that you just went in and kind of moved. All right, top triple here. We're in here, Coach and I, talking about oscillatory isos. So kind of inspired me. I'm gonna go to the bottom of this squat. Same position we were jumping from, same position we were staying out of when we were doing our cleans, and then we're gonna do just some like pulses at the very bottom. We're doing sets of 20. This will be my last one here, and then we've got a back extension iso to finish up before we get out of here. All right, last 90 seconds, we got this back extension iso, but to try to make this suck less, I want to talk about maybe somebody out there, anybody out there. If not, you're definitely gonna know now. Like, bro, you wear the same thing every time you train. Well, first of all, long drive rookie athlete of the year. I'm probably saying that wrong. Long drive rookie of the year athlete. There we go. Ronnie Shin, good buddy of mine, trained with us for years when he was an athlete at BG. Now he's on tour as a long drive competitor. He's unbelievable. Look for him coming up hot here pretty soon. So he got me into about a year ago wearing like real baggy shirts when I lift. It just feels comfortable. Baggy shirt, baggy pants. Sometimes on, you know, when you're going for a quad pump, we got the shorts underneath that are nice and tight just to show the quads off. But you know, wearing a big baggy shirt when I train, and it just feels way better. So I'm the type of dude that if I find one thing that I like, I'll go and order 20 of them because I know I like how they feel. I know I like how they fit, and then I'll just kind of use those all the time. So I've got like 9 of these shirts. Nice, 20 seconds. Got like 9 of these big baggy shirts, dude. These are the best on Amazon. I got to get me an affiliate link or something. Try to get some kickback from this. But it's just like this drop T-shirt. Drops in the back, drops in the front. And I got the short sleeve versions. I've got the long sleeve versions, and I suggest going one size up. This is a 2X, and it feels just perfect. 3, 2, 1. There's time. Athletic Dads, thanks for watching. Another great session in the books. See you guys in the next one.